liquidation, crash, sell, dead, crackdown. Alex, what are 5 words you hear when the market's about to rebound? Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea, hey. Good morning, everybody. My name's Pianomattyb. That is scare emojis. This is your morning TA. A brief glimpse into the crypto markets where the sun's shining, where the wind's blowing. All the humble opinion of this piano Zamboni bringing the The FOMO index has fallen down to 42 from yesterday's 50. Bitcoin dominance is 56.3%. 24-hour volumes, 115 billion. The overall market cap, 2.17 trillion. Give or take 100 million. Well, when geopolitical calamity ensues, the robot Quant bots engage their knee-jerk sell algos, and the price goes down. But we talked about this, so it should have come as no surprise to anyone in this boutique community when Bitcoin price action, well, she had a little dump. You take the pull, you slide it all, the breakout point, and then we're all at 60K. Sheesh, that's right at the 200 moving average to boot. And the last time she crossed bearish, back on August 30th, we did see an 8% shakeout. So where would a 8% shakeout take us if, I say if, we fractaliciously followed that pattern? Well, that would be way down at 60K-ish. Sheesh. Lord love a duck. She didn't do just that. After trying to regain the 61.8% fib up at 64.2, the bomb started dropping, and so did the price, falling down to first test support at 61.7. Closing a candle didn't help the bleed, and we fell further down to wick off the 200 moving average, finding a bottom in a bounce at 60.1, and have rebounded so far to a time of production 61.7, tucking us back up and into our channel of eternal monotony, barely, but we're in. My delusionally bullish outlook for today would be to rally back up to our first headwindian level of 63K. If we can get there today, this will be relegated to the V-shaped recovery bin and to the Blipsville rack at Blockbuster. Now over on the ding-dong, you can see we did throw a drunken 30-year-old birthday girl wick underneath our channel of eternal monotony, which is also the 50 moving average, and have recovered back up and in, but we are now underneath the 200 moving average, which does not a healthy bull market make. We have to be way over her, like can't see her on the chart over her. But Pianomattyb, the geopolitical calamity. Yes, I know. The market will react bearish to war initially, but when the smoke clears, Bitcoin will be seen as a flight to safety, and the price will recover. It just takes time. What I'd like to see is today's candle close at or above 63.4. That would carve out a bullish engulfing candle and signal the market that the Bitcoin bulls are back and take us into a bullish end of this week. There's no doubt in me mind that outside the geocalams, we would still be over the 200, even retesting resistance at 68K, but we'll get there. It'll just take time. So today, let's count our blessings, not our satoshis, and huddle on. No one said it would be easy, but nothing this important ever is. Would you look at that, my friends? The sun's up. It's another beautiful day here on planet Earth. A day none of us are guaranteed. We're not guaranteed these days, yet we're lucky enough to have anyway. So get out there, knock 'em dead, and remember, we're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected leads. And that's right, it's the long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. And we'll be going live right away, so grab yourself a coffee. Join me for a quick one, and by all means, sing it with me now. Or on the banks of boom to spang, Bitcoin, crypto, morning day. Hey, whoa, cha-cha-cha-ching. I suppose we've never really seen Bitcoin under these wartime situation and circumstances. I think there's been small battles going on probably since the dawn of time that we don't really recognize. I suppose we are in the midst of what might be one of the bigger geopolitical calamities that Bitcoin's ever seen. So it'll be interesting to see how it reacts. I noticed that we had a divergence of gold. This is a divergence. A divergence of gold and Bitcoin. But those, to me, anytime we have a sell-off, it's like there's nobody that holds Bitcoin on a cold storage. Now what's going on here? There's nobody that holds Bitcoin on a cold storage that sees geopolitical calamity and goes, I better get on my cold storage and sign, and sell. It's just not happening. Is there a small portion of retail on exchanges that might be panic selling? I still don't think so. What we see here is just the robot Quant bots reacting to the fundamentals. If this, then that. And then we see it immediately dump. I wouldn't be surprised to see some of those bigger whales, like the Mr. X's and what have you, start aping in, especially if we kind of collapse under 60K. I know there's a lot of buy orders at 58, 59. And then we basically have an instant recovery. When we go on the 4-hour chart here, we'll just take a look at this. What I don't like to see is, well, first off, this played out perfectly. So smash the likes if you like the exact price 24 hours before it happens. But we are painting out another little bear flag. Come on. There we go. And I didn't look at this one this morning because you can't do them. These are potential. Well, but let's just play this one out. Goes down to 57, which is, look, right at our old channel of Eternal Monotony's old. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. Yeah, so if this bear flag, this little bear flag plays out, it basically right in around our old channel of Eternal Monotony's support. So there's double bearish corobs there, unfortunately. We don't like to see that. See, you can always tell when things have a higher probabilities when these lines line up, like the moving averages, the old supports, the old resistance, and the old, of course, the old Fibonacci's. Once they start kicking in, you can up the probabilities of it. Now, are we going to see a massive dump down to 57? It could happen. I mean, we are in the basically the robot quant negative FUD system. And the only thing that will really jog that back into bullish is some mega whales coming and buying up the dips. I feel like a lot of people, especially in this boutique community, have their bags packed. And, we're just kind of like watching the storm happen. I don't have a plan to DCA again. Basically, my bags are packed. If it got juicy enough, I'd have to go take back my pick-a-pop bottles back to whoever's going to accept them and get some scratch together and buy some more. But until then, my bags are packed. But again, I don't like seeing this. You know how this happens, right? This is the exact same formation we had yesterday, and it played out to perfection. Hopefully this one doesn't. Hopefully we get a rally or some whales coming in. But 60K is right at that 200 moving average. Breaking the 200 moving average on the 4-hour chart is, quite bearish. We did spend, we haven't really been up here that long. It's been over a week since we've been up and over. Then we spent a whole hell of a lot of time underneath it. So we're kind of used to it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't make for a good, healthy bull market. And especially in the old ding dong here, we're under the 200. So we're getting almost normalized to being under the 200, which I don't like also, because we forget how important it is to be over the 200. Now, when we're under it a bunch of times, we start making bullish rationalizations to bearish situations. We start talking about the cycle and, this is just part of it. Well, being under the 200 moving average this long isn't really part of a healthy bull market. However, there are circumstances that, take precedence over technicals for sure. Well, show me the technicals, I'll show you the news. Show me the news, I'll show you the technicals. Partially, it usually comes true. Like, for instance, had we not seen the geopolitical calamity yesterday, maybe that bear flag wouldn't have played out to perfection. $100 off. I'm sure anyone doing TA, though, I don't see things other people don't see. We all see the same things. It's like we're all looking up into the clouds and, that cloud kind of looks like a turtle. We're all going to see turtles. We're all going to see bear flags. So I'm sure that it was, everyone was talking about it. But I don't spend a lot of time on other TA channels. I don't. I don't know why. Maybe I should. But I truly feel that we all see the same things. So I don't need corroboration, and I don't need other people's insight to reinforce my thoughts, because it is what it is. We're all looking at the same thing. This is not a pretty sight on the weekly chart, but we talked about this. We've never done more than 3. Duck. Have you smashed the likes yet? Blockchain Basement rolling in here from Drew Show. Welcome everyone from the Blockchain Basement. I'm going to be on the Blockchain Basement today at 11:30 my time. I screwed up last week and I missed it. 12:30 Eastern, and I guess 9:30 Pacific. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't no num-nums on clocks. This is what we don't like to see, but we look at this line we made months ago. We just tinged off it. It's now, it's a nice little signal of support, reinforcement of support. However, this is a hella bearish engulfing candle. I mean, if we were to go to, you know, what we're talking about, look at this wick here. That which once wicked will get candlesticked. Those pesky little brats. If we were to do that, so on the weekly, this wick doesn't look that crazy, right? It's just a wick. Hey, it's a 30-year-old drunken birthday wick, right? Don't we always talk about that? Well, let's see how far that is, wick. That's almost a 3% wick. So now we've just experienced a 3% dump. I mean, that's why it's like everyone's going so crazy about it. It's not really that crazy, all things considered. So you think about a 3% dump amidst all this geopolitical calamity. It's not so bad. So from here to candlestick this wick, just to put that into perspective, is 6%. Yeah, it would be a brutal red weekly close. Not as brutal as this one, and definitely not as brutal as that one. These are right from Satan's collection, his personal collection of red candles. So to see that happen, not that crazy. Let's take a look how much of a dip, how much of a candle this was. This was a 11% candle. Heartbreaking. This one was a 15% candle. So if we were to say take the mid average, make her at 12.5, where would she go? Do I have this thing? Yes, I do. 12%, 12.5. Oh my God, it's right at that candle. Wick. It's right at the wick. So you see how these things just, you know, they tend to write themselves. Now, if we were to really look fractaliciously speaking, it would be quite normal to have this big dump after a relatively bullish few weeks. We had it here. We saw this big, massive red dump. And then we had 3 bullish weeks. And to see a massive red dump is really just a correction. Now, to get even more dark and dirty here, let's do some fibs on this bullish. A fib within a fib within a fib. Christopher Nolan would love this. So let's just do a little fib here. Okay, 61.8. This is the one that we're really looking at. This is where the candle opened. There's a lot of histoire here, right there. We spent the whole week. We opened and closed the candle at the 61.8% fib, down at 58.9. 38.2% fib. My favorite fib is 61.2. We are basically bouncing off the 50% fib too. So the fibs are acting pretty nicely too for all these all this astrology for men. Let's do some doodles, aka astrology for men. I see a cup and handle pattern. I see a head and shoulders in the sky. I'm looking at the moving average, convergence, divergence, the MACD. Whatever that means, let's do some doodles, aka astrology for men. Looking at a triple top, I see the RSI is overbound. Looking at a spinning top candle. Some people call them dojis. Whatever that means, let's do some doodles, aka astrology for men. Market sentiment and liquidity and a good old pump and dump. Am I a buyer? Am I a seller? Am I bullish or am I bearish? Let's do some doodles, aka astrology for men. Oh, those kooky little lines. Astrology for men, yes. on the upcoming crypto album. We started production on Astrology for Men. I'm going to do 2 versions, one with me and one with Duke. Because as you know, on the children's album, All the Bubbles in the World, it's called, Duke sings the lead on 3 of those. Look, I hit this button 3 times. Stream Deck, what's going on? He sang the lead on 3 songs on the All the Bubbles in the World album, and they are the standouts. When he sang that, he was 4.5. And when you listen to it, you'll be like, wow, that's a crazy pitch. That's when I knew. When he could, I always talk about type of singers, you singer in your car, singer in your shower, karaoke singer, live singer, and then a studio singer. And studio singer is the hardest because you got to be perfect. When you're singing in your car, no one hears you. Singing in your shower, no one hears you. Singing karaoke, now you have to align pitch. So the math has to work. So you could sit there a cappella and sound pretty good. But then when you have to match math, because that's what singing over music is, it's just different maths have to add up. That's when you make or break as a singer. And a lot of people, are tone deaf, so they don't know they're bad. And then when you get into live singing, now you're in front of anyone's, in a live session, and you're either good or bad, and it's apparent right away. And then there's the studio singer. And when Duke was singing those tunes, I knew right away, holy smokes, he's at the high end of this singing spectrum, because he was singing in a studio. It's really quite crazy, because when I would produce these up-and-coming artists, they were basically rich kids whose mom and dad thought they were going to be famous, and they were really bad. And so I would make them sound good, and then they would get the demo, and the parents would be like, see, I knew Cornelius was an unbelievable singer. And I'm like, oh my God, he's definitely not. But anyway, that's when you can really separate the chaff from the wheat from the chaff, the cream from the crop. I don't know how it is, but it really separates. And a lot of people quit after studio singing because they realize they just can't get there, because you have to get there. You have to do your best version. Amy Lives Crypto. I own the album. Our family loves it. Thank you for buying the Amy Lives Crypto. Much appreciated. I'm always happy when someone buys that album, because if they have kids, I know guaranteed. So there's a couple guarantees here. Your kids will love that album, and you will love it too, because it's kind of written for adults. And if you buy this book, 180, Unlearn the Lies You've Been Taught to Believe, you will love this book. I will never steer you wrong. Where do you get it, Biomex? If you go to my website, you can, it's right there. It's called All the Bubbles in the World. Click on the music. If you scroll down, you'll see all the albums. If you click on All the Bubbles in the World, you will find it. And if you buy that book, man, I'm always excited when I have something like that to share, because I know the impact it had on me. And although I'm not a big reader, I'm 10 minutes a day. That's all. Terry Crow, the artist formerly known as Cornelius. Yeah, I never heard from him again. They never did. Because what happens is that the kid knows. So back to the production of The Rich Kids. The kid knows that he didn't do a good job. So I think when the album comes out, the imposter syndrome comes. Then all of a sudden they're like, nah, I don't want to do this anymore, mom or dad. And then the mom and dad go, oh, why? You're so great. This is unbelievable. Look how you sound. Really, he knows that's not me. That's okay. I mean, that's part of the entertainment industry right now. There it is. Dave Digital Supermod. Buy here. www.pianomattyb.com/pianimals. That's right. Before pianomattyb, the band that I was doing was called the Pianimals. You know, the animal and piano. I thought it was very good. And for some reason, my website always I can't get rid of the Pianimals. I try. A lot of my emails sometimes will get sent from the Pianimals. So it's bizarre. Anyway, thanks for hollering that up there, Dave Digital. The goat, the goat, the goat, the goat, the goat, the goat, the goat. Earth Scum, if you can't sing, you start a punk band. Problem solved. Yes, that's right. I knew some punk singers, and what they had in common was they had a really great scream. And, you know, screaming is, oh, here he is. Duck, duck, how you doing? Uh-oh. I can't even touch the speaker cord, or else it just goes, hey, look at the shirt. Scotty Moe made this for Duke and sent it to him a while back. Thanks again, Scotty Moe. So, Duke, we want to do some... That's a pretty stiff elbow. Let's do some Billy Joel. Let's do Honesty, because your sweet little voice is masterful at this one. You ready? Do you need to sit in the right spot? You get centered.
If you search for tenderness, it isn't hard to find. You can have the love. You can have the love you need to live. And if you search for truthfulness, you just might as well be blind. It always seems to be so hard to give honesty. It's such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty is hardly ever had. Mostly what I need from you.
Here comes the middle eight.
I could find a lover. I could find a friend. I could find security until the bitter end. Anyone can comfort me with promises again. I don't know. I don't know. When I'm deep inside me, don't be too concerned. I won't ask for nothing while I'm gone. When I want sincerity, tell me where else can I turn?
Whoa.
You're the one that I depend upon. Honesty, it's such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty is hardly ever hard.
Wow.
Mostly what I need from you.
Nice job, buddy. Whoa! That's some pipes on you, kid. That's amazing. You have no clue how good of a singer you are, do you? Yeah, he does. Good job, buddy. Yes, Wick, thank you for putting that link up in the I always put the description. In the description there's piano, the all the bubbles in the world, oh, the sweet reverb. The link to the book and other things. How great was that? Great is that little kid's voice. It's unbelievable. It's like sometimes I can't even believe. I hear it all the time. We practice 10 minutes a day, but now it's 30 because it's 10 minutes piano, 10 minutes drums, and 10 minutes guitar. He hates the guitar. But I'd be like, you're going to love the guitar, especially when you're older, you know, at the parties and the girls are watching and they're asking for songs and you know all the songs.
Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video with someone you think might like it too.
All right, Duke.
Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video with someone you think might like it too. Yo, Jeb, where you at? Yo, Jeb, I said, where you at?
I took a minute now, I'm at the better end of all of it. The day I wanna quit will be a bitter one to swallow. Cause I'm in it when I said I wasn't really into audibles. I guess you gotta call them when you're ugly with the bottom. And it's stacking up against you with the pity. But they gotta give a nod to me. I'm running with the best and they kinda make a profit off of everything you told me was impossible. So why would you continue with the narrative and not admit I'm something incredible? Look of a general, hit him with the end of a shovel. They wanna forget it, I put him on the ground and I get up and open up the pit of my stomach to remind I am insane. I am insane. I am insane. I am insane.
Time.
Took a minute now, I'm at the better end of all of it. The day I wanna quit will be a bitter one to swallow. Cause I'm in it when I said I wasn't really into audibles. I guess you gotta call them when you're ugly with the bottom. And it's stacking up against you with the pity. But they gotta give a nod to me. I'm running with the best and they kinda make a profit off of everything you told me was impossible. So why would you continue with the narrative and not admit I'm something incredible? Look of a general, hit him with the end of a shovel. They wanna forget it, I put him on the ground and I get up and open up the pit of my stomach to remind I am insane. I am insane. I am insane. I am insane.
Ben, I was wondering if you had, any thoughts on green dots.
You know what we do here? We win all the time. Fired up. Fired up. Somebody said relying on green dots. Come on, man. If you don't think these green dots work, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. You are an absolute idiot. Fired up. You are a loser. You continue to lose. Yeah, let's check that out, guys. Let's check that out. Fired up. That's kind of the definition of what happens to people in life who we call losers. They always feel like the one time that they try the thing, it doesn't work. The one time they try it, the one time they try it, the one time they try it doesn't work. You lost money on one trade. You look so small at the micro moments in life. And you take experience from that and you cast it across an entire range of time or experience. That's why you're losers. That's why you're losers. That's why you're losers. That's the kind of person who will never be successful in life, will never be successful in anything. Because you're too narrow-minded and short-sighted and idiotic to see what's right in front of you. Because you're too narrow-minded and short-sighted and idiotic to see what's right in front of you. Yeah, they don't work. Let's go back. Let's look at the chart here. Get out of here, Gizmo. Yeah, I hate Gizmo. I love Gizmo. He's so dang cute. I want a Mogwai. Let's go look. Let's see if they play out. Let's look at these patterns and let's see if they played out. This December of 2019, aka the entire bull run. I know y'all like when I do that. Bull run. Boom. Bull run. Boom. I can't even call you what I want to call you because it's not politically correct. Do you know what we do here? We win all the time. Do you know what we do here? We win all the time. 184% gain. Oh, just a 64% gain over 2.5 months. Idiot. 2.5 months. Boom. 548% gain. Why don't we go to the next one? Why don't we go check out the next one? Let's go. Let's go. Here it is, right here on the chart. You guys see it. Next one. Yeah, come on, man. Come on, rely on the green dots, you idiot. Let's check out the next one. Here we go. Boom. Next one. Only 128% gain. Only 120% gain. This is why you're a loser. This is why you continue to lose. This is why you don't make money in crypto. This is why you come in for 3 months and then you disappear like the vermin that you are and you don't come back in. And you don't come back in. And you don't come back in. Because you're so idiotic that you can't look at a chart over a 2.5 year period of time and see how much it works. I get so tired of people coming to this chat and say stupid crap like that. Your parents are disappointed in you, sir. Because you haven't done anything with your life.
I FOMO'd in at the top, couldn't stop myself. I FOMO'd in at the top, now I'm down a lot. I should have held court till resistance became support. I should have held court till resistance became support. Everyone was jumping off a bridge, all my friends were doing drugs, everybody's cracking beers, who the heck am I to judge? I suppose I shouldn't care, but influencers everywhere telling me I'm missing out, waving on their alpha boards, I couldn't take it. I FOMO'd in at the top, couldn't stop myself. I FOMO'd in at the top, now I'm down a lot. I should have held court till resistance became support. I should have held court till resistance became support. Now I'm beating myself up again, lamenting on the shape I'm heading. Take away the pot I piss, and I know I still wouldn't listen. Any of you out there wanna ape and well, just let me warn. Don't give yourself a heart attack, wait for the price to pull back. Don't FOMO in at the top, couldn't stop myself. I FOMO'd in at the top, now I'm down a lot. I should have held court till resistance became support. I should have held court till resistance became support. I FOMO'd in at the top, couldn't stop myself. I FOMO'd in at the top, now I'm down a lot. Oh, I should have held court till resistance became support. I should have held court till resistance became support.